Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Falco TCG, and today I have a new deck list. It's going to be for the Blue White Gundam and Gundam Aile. Now, I went to my local game store this morning to see if they just had anything. Maybe the red-green starter, whatever. That was like the last one that I was looking for. But lucky enough for me, they had two of this starter deck. So I had to hop on that. I had to get this out for you guys. And here we are. Also today, at a different card shop, they had an unofficial Gundam tournament. There was about 12 people that showed up there. I played all three of my decks. The seed deck that I showed you last night, same with the Gundam Wing. And I tossed this in the ring to see how it did. Did all right. I'm gonna be uploading the videos tomorrow or periodically throughout the rest of the week. So keep your eye out on those videos. Definitely had to get some good variety. Went 2-2 unofficially. Had a couple of side games where I did play Gundam Wing. I played Seed. I didn't play Seed. One of the four matches I didn't play the Strike Gundam package, but I did play this. So without further ado, like always, let's get into the deck list. Now we have four of the Gundam, the OG Gundam. Okay, repair 2. At the end of your turn, unit recovers the specified number of HP. Repair 2. During your turn, all your units get AP +1. So as long as it's paired and you have more units, all of them are just a little bit stronger. And at the end of every turn, after you've swung at something and you've taken a little bit of damage, you get the repair 2. It's a really solid card. Your next big boss monster, it's going to be the level 5 4-cost Gundam Aile. Choose one enemy unit that is level 5 or lower. It gets AP -3 during the turn. The Wing Gundam deck that I played with this deck, he came at me hard and heavy, man. And if I had this Wing Gundam a little bit earlier, maybe things change. Maybe things don't, you know what I'm saying? But it's a really good card, especially when you're just trying to get, clear that board, get rid of the bodies that may cause you problems in the future. Really good card with Gundam Aile. Now, we're going to talk about OG Gundam MA form. He's a level 5, cost 3, when paired with white-based team pilot. So it doesn't have to be a Maru, but it does have to be a white-based team pilot, like Kai or like Hayato. To get that effect, draw one card. You know what I said about drawing cards. I think it's really strong, and he's really strong himself. Just a little expensive, because you can get normal Gundam out first. But a little bit, I'd say about the same. A little bit more value, I think, out of the normal Gundam. MA form Gundam, it's very strong. Let's hop into the pilot here. To start with, Amaru Rei. He's a +2/+1 pilot, +2 AP, +1 health. When paired, choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP and rest it. This is huge, especially if, say, you're able to chip down a bigger body to get them into that 5 health range. You can rest them and attach him to Gundam to make him a 5/5, or attach him to MA form to make him a 6/4. You got something really big coming back into that unit that you rested. Or it's a really good way to rest one of their blockers to get a free swing at their base. You know what I'm saying? Amaru Ray. Definitely strong for sure. Definitely excited to, experiment more and test the deck more since I just got it. I wish I saw more of him during my game, but it's all right. We live and we learn with that one. Next pilot coming up, Suletta Mercury. Oops. Definitely running 4 of these. She's got attack once per turn. Choose one of your resources, set it as active. It's a really great card. It reminds me a lot of Green and One Piece with Bonnie and Urug, where at the end of the turn, Urug can restand a Dawn, or say Cavendish, or when Cavendish attacks, he can reset 2 Dawn as active. That's what Suletta reminds me of, and to make Ariel a 5/6 is it's really valuable, and especially when there's so much more that you can do within One Piece, or not One Piece, Gundam, and deck building, theory crafting. You can see a lot. You can probably see a lot of Sulettas that are going to be in the Gundam Wing decks, the white greens. I'm definitely going to be thinking about that. Next card, and you know about this card. I told you guys about this card. It's going to be Strike Gundam. I got 4 of these in here. And then the next card, of course, Kira Yamato. Let me just get these out of the way. And the 2 cost, hope you can see it, of Striker Pack. These are the only 3 cards that I took from Starter Deck 4 and implemented it into here. Kira Yamato, he's just strong. 2/1, choose an enemy unit, it gets AP -2 during the turn. Your Strike Gundam, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. This is who you're attaching it to, a 5/4. It's just really, really good, really, really strong. And then Striker Pack. You know about Striker Pack. Launcher, sword, aerial. And if you don't know about launcher, sword, aerial, let me show you again. So aerial, you will get aerial off the burst effect of the card. And if you play the main effect, you get launcher, or you get Sword Strike Gundam. And I learned this today because I didn't think that, that was true. But because it does say unit onto token, you can attach the pilots onto these tokens. So you can make it a 6. Kira can make Sword Strike a 6/3. He can make Launcher a 4/5. And you can make Aerial a 5/4 and Aile a 5/4 token. These are pretty good, especially that they all have blocker. You can put any pilot on these things, and it can really just give you good value if you kind of got pilots stuck in your hand, and you can hold on to them for later, especially because they're blockers, like I said. Just really good to add into the white package, Kira, the Strike Gundams, and all that. I was able to play 2 of them, 2 of the Strike Gundams, 2 of the Kira Yamatos in my game when I did this. He worked out well, just flamed out at the end, and like I said, you live and you learn, and hopefully the next time, we get a little bit luckier at the end of the day. The next card, we're going to have a 3 of Gun Cannon, 2/4 vanilla, level 3, 2 cost. Let's say you always want to go second. I think I went first, and it was a little bit of a slug, especially how I built the deck. Once I got to level 3, level 4, then I was able to, play and try to, create my momentum, but eventually it's too little too late. And then his pilot, Kai Shiden, also the command card, Kai's Resolve, main, choose 1 friendly unit, it recovers 3. So I think I played Gundam, had Amaru away, I swung with it. I had enough to where I was able to play Kira's Resolve to just heal the 3/8 3 damage back, so it's like nothing ever happened. It's a really good card. Gun Cannon's really good to just have a body on the board, especially earlier in the game. And that's what we're rocking with. Next, I've got 2 gun tanks. This was the card I was telling you about last night. Deploy, choose 1 enemy unit with 2 or less HP, rest it. And then you got his pilot, also a command card. Hayato Kobayashi, gives it a +0/+1. And his main, if you use it as a command, choose 1 rested enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. And when you put the body on the line for a winged Gundam, and you don't want to put a body into it, pray you got this guy in your hand, play it, get out of the way, move on to the next. Right now, I just got 2 of them, 2 of each. The deck list kind of got a little tight, especially with adding the strike package in it. So you got to kind of make some sacrifices, figure out which one is more valuable to you. Right, the gun cannon, I do think is a little bit more valuable. Well, in terms of the size, and Kai himself with his command card, but Gun Tank and Hayato are definitely very strong together. Hayato more as a command card. Next, I got my blockers. I have 2 Zolwart blockers, 3/2, and 2 Demi Trainers, 1/1. Like I said, I make a lot of cuts. A lot of improvements can be made, especially with the strike package. I think 2 of each is good. Sometimes you don't want to overflow your hand with too many blockers. Other times you wish you see the blockers, just to stall and give you some time. I think 2 each for right now is fine. Also, I was in a rush. Yeah, it was kind of just, I was trying to put this thing together. Next, my only one of unforeseen incident. You see, if it's an accident, it should only happen to 1 time. But it's a really great card. It's got the burst, main and action. Choose 1 enemy unit. It gets AP -3 during this turn. Again, what you're gonna see me use this card with the wing matchup. It was a very good card. It was very fun. Oh, my light turned off. That scared me for a second. But it's a very good card. I like it. And I'd recommend, if I can get more into it, maybe 2, maybe 3, then I'd run it. My next three of is gonna be white base. Activate main once per turn, deploy 2. If you have no units on the field, you can play a Gundam token. If you have 2 or more cards, or if you have 1 unit on the field, you can play Gun Cannon. And if you have 2 or more, or if you have 2, you play Gun Tank. So 3, 2, 1 down the line. Very valuable. Definitely like trying to get boards, especially these tokens on the field, because it just creates pressure. These tokens create pressure. 3/3. Like I said, you can attach a Maru Ray onto that to make it a 5/4. Make Gun Cannon of a 4/3, a 3/2 Gun Tank, or you can put Sakura on it. Vice versa. 4/5, 3/4, 2/4, 2/3. So very, very valuable resources. You like all of the tokens that you get, especially when they're coming from the base, if you manage to keep your base alive for multiple turns. And finally, my last 2 of, it's going to be Archangel, that came from the starter deck 4. Once per turn, pay 2. You choose 1 friendly unit with blockers, set it as active. It can't attack during this turn. I used Archangel a lot, not only with my striker deck, but I tried my hardest to get it to work with Aile. It just got blown up, dude. When you see your base, when you drop your base, play that thing, you feel good, man, that thing goes away in an instant. But hey, it was fun. We all had a great time. Can't wait. 2 more weeks, the 29th. Mark your calendars. Get ready for those booster boxes. Because when I get my hands on them, you'll know I'll be working on it. Getting more deck lists out for you guys. Getting more testings, tournaments. All that fun stuff for you. A face reveal. Who knows, man? But thanks. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate all of you. Peace out.